Welcome back to your daily video announcements. We are your hosts, Kaden Barnhart. First, let's take a look at your top 5 news stories.
I'm Brock, and these are your top 5 news stories of the day. Number 1, Prince Harry and Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex, will talk with Oprah Winfrey in exclusive interview. Number 2, the Senate passes a $1.9 trillion COVID-19 relief bill. Number 3, Americans are now scheduling vaccinations as travel industry starts to recover. Number 4, California and Texas brace for spring breakers as Florida sees crowded beaches. And number 5, the Grammys 2021 performers are to include Taylor Swift, BTS, and Billie Eilish.
Next, let's take a look at today's weather forecast.
Welcome back to today's weather forecast. Today it's going to be partly to mostly cloudy and windy with the high of 72, with the winds to the south at 25 to 35 miles an hour, with winds that could occasionally gust over 40 miles an hour. Tonight it's going to be windy and cloudy. Skies will become partly cloudy overnight with a low near 60, with the winds to the south at 25 to 35 miles an hour, that with winds that could occasionally gust over 40 miles an hour. That's all for weather. Now back to you guys at home.
Let's take a look at a few announcements.
Next, let's look at today's holidays.
Finally, it's a blast from the past with this day in history.
March 9th, 1954. Journalist Edward R. Murrow takes on Senator Joe McCarthy's anti-communist campaign. Murrow critically reviews McCarthy's tactics on his See It Now program on CBS.
The actions of the junior senator from Wisconsin have caused alarm and dismay amongst our allies abroad and given considerable comfort to our enemies. And whose fault is that? Not really his. He didn't create this situation of fear. He merely exploited it, and rather successfully.
Months later, McCarthy is censured by his fellow senators, bringing his campaign to an end. 1862. A Civil War battle at Hampton Roads, Virginia, opens a new chapter in naval warfare. 2 ironclad ships, the Monitor and the Virginia, formerly known as the Merrimack, clash for 5 hours to a draw. 1996. Comedian George Burns dies in Beverly Hills, California at age 100. His career spanned from radio and TV with wife Gracie Allen to playing God on the silver screen.
Incidentally, kill is the word. It's not waste. If I meant waste, I would have written thou shalt not waste.
And 1997. In Los Angeles, the notorious B.I.G. is killed in a drive-by shooting that remains unsolved. The gangster rapper, whose real name was Christopher Wallace, was 24 years old. Today in history, March 9th. Sandy Kozel, The Associated Press.
That's all for today. Mask up, socially distance, avoid large gatherings.